Hey guys, the Lululuma here, and welcome back to my Skies of Arcadia Legends Let's Play. Last time we left off with the world hanging in the balance. However, I am a weirdo, and I decided to take off and go find a bounty that I realized we never did. I totally forgot about him. So we are in the Lands of Ice above the clouds. This one is actually a little bit hard for people to find, so I'm trying to kind of show you where it's at. It's like under the Aurora, but above Glacia. So hopefully that'll help some of you. This one was online. I even struggled to find it. Isn't it a little fishy for a boat to be sailing alone way out here? Oh, so this is the ship of the infamous Vice, eh? Not bad, not bad. Of course, I would have it painted in gold and purple. Gold makes everything look better. Vice, over there. Ah, he's so cool. I love him. He's so weird.
Hello there!
Vice, I presume. My name is Daikokia. Very nice to finally meet your acquaintance. What? You mean to tell me that you're the same Daikokia that's got a bounty on his head? As the wealthiest man in Yafutoma, I lived a life of luxury, and I had no want of material possessions, and yet I felt unsatisfied. Then I heard about your adventures in Yafutoma. I realized then that the life of an air pirate was the life that I had been craving. So I bought a ship and got together a crew and built this machine, Tama, for my personal use. I wanted to travel the skies in search of fun and excitement, just like you, Vice. Well, it's not all fun and games, you know. Nevertheless, I believe that it was fate that we have met this day. I think your head would make a fine trophy for me to take home. Sounds good. Only problem is, you'll have to beat me first. Cool. There's nothing in this world that money can't buy. Very well. On guard, Vice. I shall make you remember this day.
Here goes!
Alright, so it may have been a good thing that I decided to wait. I kind of forgot that Enrique is like 99% of my strategy. Let's be real, he's 99% of all of our strategy because the Shield of Justice or Justice Shield or whatever it's called is like amazing. Anyways, Daikokia is a really interesting enemy. He's not particularly strong himself, but he does spawn a lot of ads that can really wreck you. He spawns Boo and another guy called Yujin. I really can't remember which one's stronger, but the goal is to get those guys down as quick as you can. However, Daikokia continues to spawn bodyguards throughout the fight. Ooh, and there's a wind slash that's going to hit everybody. Okay, so healing is going to be a big part of this for sure. Of course, we've got the Cutlass Fury going, and I did remember to put the captain's hat back on Vice, which is perfect. Oh, and we took out half his health. Very nice. 3,080, that's insane damage to see. Of course, I've got the girls buffing. It's too good to pass up on, and hopefully Vice will be able to do some more damage next time. We should be quick enough here now that Aika has gotten the chance to use the Glyph of Speed. I had to make a bit of a decision. We're definitely going to do less damage this turn just because of a lack of spirit points. I want to make sure that we're healing because I'm really not too sure what these Boo guys can do. So far, it looks like they're buffing and healing, which is a little bit concerning just because that's always irritating. Fortunately, they're not healing smartly. They look like they're just healing each other. So maybe this Yujin guy is more of a concern because he definitely has less health and they like didn't prioritize him at all. Oh my goodness, and Vice came in with the critical hit. Yes, Vice. The Yujin seems like he's definitely worse than Boo. That is for sure. My goodness gracious. Let's hope that Daikokia doesn't have any crazy strong moves because I just simply can't recall. I just remember him being very odd. Ooh, and here we go. Fina is going to get rid of their speed, so hopefully we'll start being faster than them in the next round. That or they'll waste another turn buffing each other, which is always nice. Go Cupel, go Cupel. That really sounds like a Pokeball opening. I'm not going to lie. Every time I hear that, I just think of Pokemon, and I'm like, oh man, I really wish I was watching Pokemon now. Oh, and we got Yujin out with that, didn't we? Yeah, get out of here. Got wrecked by Cupel. Of course, we've got to keep Enrique on protecting the party. I'm not too worried about these Boo guys, so I'm gonna hope that we can get them out here pretty quickly. I'm not sure how tough they are, like as in hit points though, so we will definitely see how that goes, but they really haven't done anything to us yet. Yeah, we've so got this in the bag. We're so good. Honestly, I feel like the girls next turn could probably focus that one down, and then we could take a pop shot at Daikokia. Oh, here's his super move, Golden Flurry. Okay, does he throw a bunch of coins at us? He does just throw a bunch of gold coins. That's too funny. Oh, it confused Vice. That's a shame. Well, we're definitely not doing a Pirate's Wrath next turn at this rate. You know, it's kind of always a shame that Vice is so strong once he's confused, because now you have to worry about him turning on, like, say, Fina, and you don't want any of the girls to go down. Of course, we're definitely more worried about Fina than Aika. No offense to Aika. Like, not that we don't love her, but I feel like she is able to hold up a lot better than Fina. And that Crystales box did nothing for us, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would pull off enough damage to get rid of this thing. At least we didn't lose our buffs, though, so we don't have to rebuff Vice. We just have to get this thing out of the way. Oh, please uselessly heal. Yes, heal the one with full health. The AI there is not very smart. Oh no, he's summoning a bodyguard. Get out of here! Oh man, please don't be a Eugen. Just be an annoying one like Boo. No! Alright, Enrique's got the party protected as always. Honestly, without him, this fight would be really hard. We do need to get this Eugen out of the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip taking a pop shot at Daikoka here and hopefully work on getting rid of more of these bodyguards. Like I said, this is kind of rough because you like want to go for him, but he has like such a good chance of confusing your party members, and you could just have like a really bad luck getting through this fight. I don't think it's really hard. I think it's just got some irritating mechanics behind it. Again, they're healing each other. Hopefully the other one heals, because honestly, I'm just gonna have Aika cast some magic and call it good. Oh my goodness, that didn't do much damage. They must have like high magic resistance. Okay, we're gonna give up on the magic. The magic is a waste of time. I just thought it was because Crystales was weak. I think it's just the magic is not working out for us. All right, I genuinely don't feel like these Boo guys are too bad. I'm honestly gonna ignore them. I think the Eugen ones are really the only ones we need to focus. They haven't been buffing, they've just been healing each other for the most part. They might heal Daikoka at some point, which would suck, but I think if we just take some shots at him, we'll be okay here. Oh my goodness, and he did 4,000 damage? That's nice. Oh, look at Fina with the counter! Go girl, 163. Oh, definitely not gonna have them attack, my goodness. I was really hoping that we could put Incremus on the whole party to kind of like help negate more damage, because Vice is taking way less damage than everybody because he's not only getting Justice Shield, he's got Increm on him. But none of the girls have Incremus, it's literally just Vice. Honestly, even if Enrique had it, it wouldn't matter because I need him to be protecting the party, so that is so unfortunate. I'm gonna have to have the girls just really focus up here, and hopefully we can get off a Pirate's Wrath. Oh, and he's just attacking again. He hasn't used his super move again. I'm actually pretty surprised by that. I really thought he would use it again by now. All right, we actually have enough to go ahead and use a Pirate's Wrath this turn. I'm really hoping we get the 999 damage. I mean, we've got the right element, we've got the Captain's Hat, we've got the Berserker Mail. Like, what more can a girl do? Yes, 999. That's so good to see. That's literally max damage. Oh, we're gonna have to debuff next round because I cannot be dealing with them being faster than me. That's so irritating. Oh, here comes the Golden Flurry again. Let's hope it doesn't hit Vice or Enrique. They're really the powerhouses of this match right now. Please don't get us. Alright, we're actually gonna go ahead and risk it here. I'm pretty sure the Boo brothers here are going to go ahead and heal each other like absolute dinguses. Oh, he's using Eternas? I didn't know he uses that. Oh my god, don't hit my party members. No. Oh my goodness, it missed everybody. Thank goodness. That was so scary. I literally left everyone to guard except for Vice. I really thought it was gonna hit him there. But we have got this. He is out of here. Get lost. We won. I give up. You win. I wouldn't have expected any less of you. I think I'm smitten with you. That power, that strength. I guess there really are things in this world that money can't buy. You've learned quite an important lesson, so why don't you just stop wasting your money and quietly go home? You are speaking to the one and only Daikokia. While I promise to cause no more trouble, I will not discontinue my travels around the world. You're an energetic old guy, aren't you? Well, if it isn't Vice, we managed to get ourselves lost in this frigid place. I'm frozen stiff. I was hoping that you would warm me up, Vice. Warm you up? You're joking, right? Only partly, but I know your love belongs to someone else. I guess this means I've found yet another thing money can't buy. Well, Vice, you sure are popular these days. All hands on deck. Prepare for an emergency escape. Alright, so I wasn't expecting this, but we actually found a new cool enemy here called the Dracoslith. No idea what it does, but I've literally never seen it, so I'm really happy to see it here. Like, that's so cool. What is this? Where did this even come from? Blast Breath. Oh my goodness. Is this like a crazy rare encounter or something? Because I've never seen this. Oh my goodness, did a lot of damage to poor Vice over there. All right, we definitely need to heal up because we took a lot of damage in the Daikoka fight, so I really didn't realize how low Enrique was. I don't think this thing can take us out. Like I said, it's a random encounter. And it did hold up to a Cutlass Fury from Vice. Not just one, but two now, so... You know, we have to honor such a cool random find like this, and we have to respect it by taking it out with the Pirate's Wrath. It's the only right thing that we could do at this point. Descent complete. Approaching Solstice. We'll try and get in through Shrine. Well, what used to be Shrine Island. Good idea. I don't want to find out what that light beam up above Solstice would do to us if we try to pass through it. Ah! Damn. Well, I guess things were going a little too smoothly. I would have been disappointed if we got into Solstice that easily. Alright, so I clearly was not expecting the fight here, by the way. I struggled to read. I'm sure I'm gonna edit it out, but I was like really confused as to what was happening. I thought we got into just like a random encounter as I was trying to get in there. Ooh, a Jetos Ray. That is freaking sick looking. Oh, that looked so cool. Honestly, this thing did more to us than freaking Gaussian and his Hydra. We are going to go ahead and just, you know, focus up. A lot of the things that tend to get us in these ship battles isn't necessarily a lack of damage, but a lack of spirit points. So you're not getting me this time, game. I'm going to go ahead and focus up. Oh, it's doing a new attack, a Jetta Beam. Nice. Or did it do the Jetta Beam before? It did 2 beams. That's all I know. And that one did a little bit less damage, but still, that's a very big attack. This is very much giving Star Wars. Was Star Wars big while they were working on this? I feel like Star Wars was a big deal while they were working on this. But I can't recall when the first Star Wars actually came out, because I know the game initially came out in... Oh gosh, I think the Dreamcast version came out in like 99, right? So was the Death Star a thing? Oh gosh, I don't know. I was still pooping my pants in this time frame, so I'm not like a useful source on that. Oh my god. Well, it did good damage to us, but it's now gone. Oh my lord, that felt so disrespectful. Oh, this is a cool little animation. I like that we didn't get like the little normal victory scene, and our victory scene is us flying into Solstice. Oh my goodness, definitely go ahead and use the sparkling deck that you get in that fight, because our defense is going from 92 to 592. That's insane. All right, if I'm not mistaken, basically all you do is make your way down. I'm pretty sure you can't even make your way out the doors to the outside like we did last time we were here. Just make your way down. You'll eventually get to the bottom and you can make your way into Solstice. I actually think you end up running into more enemies throughout here, so hopefully I will be able to get the last like couple hundred enemies I need in this part of the dungeon, but I also do know you have to run out, and I'll show you guys why later. But oh, it won't budge. The door seems to be stuck. It probably got jarred shut when this island collided with Solstice. I don't know why. Wait. Oh, I can walk across this now. There's no water here. I was so confused. Oh my goodness, that's why you couldn't walk across it last time. So now that there's no water there, you can go ahead and just make your way across. Very nice. Anyways, I totally forgot what I was talking about. But I do need a few more enemies, and I'm pretty sure in the last dungeon you just get like absolutely bombarded with enemies, which is pretty good in my case because I need it. I'm pretty sure you want to go through this door here, and you can pass by the sentinel that we fought forever ago. Dang, what's this thing made of? I've never seen this material before. It looks almost like gold. It doesn't feel like gold though. That's different than what he said before when we first read it, so that's interesting. I wonder if it changes throughout time. We don't tend to make our way back into dungeons like that unless we really need to, but that is cool that we got a new dialogue for it. Oh my goodness, and look how creepy this descent is. No, thank you. Oh no. I'm not entirely sure where to go either, so we're definitely going to be wandering quite a bit through here. Unfortunately, I did not really look things up, but it's pretty easy to kind of figure out. Like, you'll go and the path is just like completely obliterated like that, so usually not too bad. I'm pretty sure if we head over here, we'll run into kind of the same thing where the path is obliterated, or you just like have to turn back and go back the way you came, so not too worried about it. Okay, so we've actually run into a new enemy, a hop roll. There's actually an enemy in this that is literally the same thing called a Dorntack. I don't think we've run into it yet, but I find it very interesting that there's two enemies that are literally the same thing. I don't think it's really anything too much to worry about, fortunately, but it is interesting that there's just, you know, two enemies that look the same. I don't think we'll run into a ton of new enemies in here either. I do believe it'll mostly be what we've already seen. So I might skip these random encounters as much as I can. Like I said, there's going to be an abundance of them in here, and I have my black map on, so if there's something cool and new, I'll show it to you guys, but if not, I'm just gonna go ahead and like skip past it. Oh goodness gracious, there's more doorways. Okay, shoot, I'm gonna be doing a lot of backtracking, that is for sure. If you're using me as a guide right now, that sucks, because I don't know where I'm going either. I'm totally blind going into this. Fortunately, it shouldn't be too difficult for you to find your way around. Yeah, like you can see that path was already completely blocked, and it's blocked there as well. I was kind of hopeful that we'd get another moonberry in that fight. I'm not really sure why, but I was like, you know, that would be really cool if we did get that. Okay, I think I need to backtrack. I feel like I needed to go through the middle path in the entrance, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back and double check that that's not where we were supposed to go. All right, so we're back and we're taking the middle one that takes us down, just in case you guys are trying to keep up. I'm trying my best, but I'm not a walkthrough girly. I'm just here having fun. All right, we've run into another dead end. We'll go ahead and make our way across to this one just to double check. Oh, it's just like too far. You can't quite see, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a dead end. So we have run into an absolute nightmare field of a monster called a Garagor. I really don't like it. It's dropping an ancient bracer at a 5% chance though, which is pretty nice, and its attack can cause fatigue. It also has a special move called... Oh no, Castrilnos. That's just a typo on my end. Whoopsies. Maybe I'll be able to fix that. And then it also does HP absorb. Hopefully Vice does not take this thing out, because I actually have the opportunity to do something I haven't done in a long time, which is show you guys a new spell. Fina unlocked Electrolens, so we now have the final yellow magic spell. Super awesome. Oh, that looked cool. All right, let's go ahead and make our way through the center. I'm pretty sure this is the right way to go. So we definitely can't go that way. Oh, this isn't the right way to go. Okay, well, I'm mistaken. It immediately said nope. All right, so I'm back where we were initially when I doubled back. It looks like there's only one way to go. And we're in another winding path. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that one's not an option. That one is also not an option. There's not a chest over there, is there? That would be a shame if I'm like walking past chests and stuff like that. I don't think I am, but you know, make sure. We'll go ahead and walk through it. There was no more champs. I went ahead and just made our way and down the path. Kind of forgot to say anything. I was like, my brain is just not here today, I swear. Okay, so you really do get into a ton of random encounters. I went ahead and took off my black map for now, just so that it's a little easier to talk to you guys, like literally mid-sentence, and I'm just like interrupted every single time, which isn't the end of the world, but you know, I want to make sure that we're getting our words out here. Honestly, though, we do have to make our way out of here at some point to turn in the last bounty, so I'm really not that worried about it. I can always put it back on and just walk out of here by myself. Oh my goodness, this is a long corridor. Hopefully it's the right way to go. Why did that look so weird? I don't know what I thought that was, but that was spooky for some reason. Oh, and you can go up this way too? Okay, let's go up here. Maybe there's something up here, because we definitely haven't been this way just yet. Oh, it looks like there's more corridors. I'm so lost. Where are we? All right, looks like you can only go this way. So let's go ahead and check it out. If we end up by like the area we don't want to be in, we can always just backtrack. All right, let's continue on our path. Yeah, even without the black map, that is a ton of random encounters. My goodness. Anyways, oh, that looks creepy. Let's go that way. Oh, okay. I think this is actually where we want to go, so I'm going to double back. We're going to go ahead and just check the other rooms. I'm pretty sure there's a cham somewhere in here, so I might have to look it up. Usually I do a pretty good job of like looking these things up. There we go. There's a cham. Yeah, but I don't think there's like any treasure chests or anything like that. It's literally just like this confusing wandering path. Oh, now this is a creepy angle. My goodness gracious. What did this even smack into? I wonder if those are the cables. You remember how Solstice took out the rail car that they built on Dangrel? I wonder if those were the cables for it, because those don't make any sense for this. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. The Silver Civilization is actually pretty high tech now that I think about it, but I don't feel like the cables for that thing would break on its way up. Ooh, and we got another cham. Perfect. So this should be our last cham here. That's very nice. So basically, once you find that door, you've basically found both of them because they're all very nearby it. All right, so I can't wait to get into a fight and show that to you guys. This place, I do recall, is a bit confusing, so hopefully I don't get too terribly lost in here. I'm gonna try my best not to, but like, we'll see how this goes. There's not like too terribly many chests. It's really just this like platform thing that they've got going on. And it's really easy to get turned around, but I at least have the list of all the chests that we need in here, and like, what else can a girl do? Okay, so we actually do have a new enemy in here. It is the Lenarch, and it actually has an insanely high chance, 20% to be specific, of dropping the silver arm. It also has a move called the Round Claw, though I'm not too certain how likely we are to actually see that. It's kind of hard to show off these bosses to you guys, or like these little mini bosses. I feel like we're running into a lot of mini bosses as we run around, just because Vice does so much damage. Oh, there we go. It's now getting to use its Round Claw. Oh my goodness, look at all the damage it did to Vice. All right, looking ahead, I do see a door over here, so I'm thinking this might be something we want to enter. Let's hope we don't get wrecked. Oh, I think this is something we want to enter. Okay, so that looks like the chest in here. Very unique looking chest, and we got one moonberry. We also got a moonberry from that last fight we were in, which is a little interesting. I'm gonna oh gosh, this is hard. Okay, there's two platforms we haven't stepped on. I'm gonna go for this one and see what happens. I also forgot that I was supposed to be showing you guys final pupil, so there it is. It totally just like gets them up like it's Kirby or something. I really like it. It's adorable. All right, there's only one platform to go. That makes me feel like I should have gone on the other platform that I didn't choose last time, so I'm gonna see if I can double back. There's a lot of doubling back if you don't go like look ahead. Oh no. It doesn't let me double back. Oh my goodness. I have to be able to double back. It has to be able to happen. Okay, we'll go ahead and teleport to this. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's hope we get the right sequence. I think I'm starting to remember why this place was so confusing despite being so small. Ooh, that looks cool. Look at that. That looks like the Plumb Bob from Sims, I'm not gonna lie. There's only one platform that we could go ahead and take, and it looks like up here there is another door. Perfect. Okay, so we can go ahead and come in here, grab our treasure chest. I should also make sure we're healed up just in case. You probably could have guessed why we needed to heal for that fight, but we do have another Zivelin Bane fight, and before we haven't really showed them, we kind of stopped showing them for a while, but there's actually a bounty in this one. There is a Lord Zivelin in here. I can't recall how bad this fight is, so we are going to go ahead and just buff ourselves up as well as use our Justice Shield. Here he comes with an explosive powder. Ooh. So I'm pretty sure both of these guys can do like a decent chunk of group damage, which is like really where you can get caught. I'm glad we took the time to go ahead and buff everybody. Ooh, hang in there, Fina. She's got the Glyph of Speed though, so hopefully we'll be faster than everybody in the next turn. Definitely need to get some healing going for sure. Yeah, without Justice Shield, this fight would not be any fun at all for sure, because we're negating like half the damage we're taking and we're still like doing more than we can heal up with a Sacrum Crystal. Fortunately though, you can kind of just chip away at this guy and it'll work out. Zivelin Bane's nothing at this point. We've seen him a million times, but I really like Lord Bane's design. I think he's really, really cool. I don't know. I really like how true they stuck to the areas where they were kind of like loosely taking culture from. Ooh, medicine box. That is a cool animation. Whoa. Oh, and he just buffs himself? Oh my god, look at all those buffs he put on himself. It is definitely gonna be Fina's time to shine this turn. Of course, we need some more heals because we took a little bit of damage from Zivelin Bane last turn. Just make sure we're topped off. I'm not sure what else he can do. Pipes of Doom? What is this? Are you summoning an ally? Oh, he can summon more than one. Okay, good thing we topped off because I feel like next turn's gonna be a little hurty. Fortunately, Fina is going to go ahead and debuff. Thank goodness for her. What a good thing for us to have at this point. My goodness gracious. And you've got nothing to your name, Lord Bane. And we were still able to pull off a Cutlass Fury, which is very nice. Usually we run into some issues when we're trying to do that because of a lack of spirit points. We haven't even been able to focus in this fight, which is insane. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to take out the Zivelin Bane bros here. Yeah, we are still gonna have to take out the Zivelin Banes here. I was hoping that we wouldn't have to, but of course we'd never be that lucky. Let's all place a bet right now. Do you think Zivelin Bane can be taken out with one Cutlass Fury at this point by our superpower device? Because I'm really curious. Oh my gosh, look at him. He just obliterated him. Vice. Zivelin Bane. Well, he got away. I guess that's a victory for us, kind of. He's on the wanted list too, right? Next chance we get, let's stop by a Sailor's Guild. We gotta go get our gold. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try and backtrack. We're still missing a chest in here. There is one more Moonberry that we need to go ahead and grab. But I want to see if we can't backtrack because I want to turn that in. For Vice the Legend, you need to turn in everything, and I don't know if it's before the fight with Ramirez here that you need to have done that, so I'm gonna double check. Also, I wanted to show you guys because I never noticed before, but your allies actually wait outside. Well, of course we would be interrupted by a random encounter, but this is a perfect chance to show off Drachma's super move. Drachma crushes one enemy with his mighty arm, causing instant death to most. Let's go ahead and see what the Hand of Fate has in store for us. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is ridiculous. I love it. It does cost like 25 spirit points, so it's a little bit rough, but that was a lot of fun. Anyways, back to my point that we were so rudely interrupted from. All of our allies are gathered around Solstice waiting for us to take him on. So I'm gonna go ahead and read these for people. Don't you dare get yourself killed now, Vice. Understand? I want you to know I won't stand for it. I'll kill you if you die fighting with those clowns. Got that? I'm the one who gets to kill you. Me. Yeah, but I want to show, just in case, because this game is so crazy expensive nowadays, especially with, you know, more people cracking down on ROMs, and, you know, not all of us are super technically advanced. I know I'm not. So, you know, just show it to people who don't have the game or have never seen this and don't want to play all the way through again. Well, I see that the information that I gave you on Gentleman Kale was helpful. If you ever have any more questions concerning exotic ingredients, I'll be able to help. I'm not called the Gourmet Pirate for nothing. Hans, you'll have to pull your own weight on the Delphinus and do what Captain Vice tells you to do. Sure, Dad. You've taught me well, and I always follow orders. I'll do everything I can to help Captain Vice. Vice, on the Albatross, you always did your best. You were always the first to board an enemy ship, and nobody could stop you. I've always been proud of you. Maybe there were times when I didn't show it, but I've never been disappointed in you. Now this is it. We've got the enemy cornered. Don't give up, Vice. I know you can do it. Oh, Gilder, promise me. Promise me that you'll come back. I'll be waiting right here. We will always be together. We'll watch the sunset when you get back. It'll be so romantic. You're such a dreamboat. My ring size is... Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What am I saying, Gilder? We can just discuss this later. Hurry back. Captain Gilder, you can leave the Claudia with us. We'll take care of her. Leave it to us. Rack, leave it to us. Well, Vice, this is it. The rest of us will be watching your back from up here. Go, Vice. You're the only one that can do this. We pray. And for your victory. Alright, so we have finally turned in all 8 bounties, which means we can now read the last 2 inserts. Lost in the lands of the ice region, he was rescued by the Blue Rogues Vice. He promised not to cause any more trouble, but he refused to give up on his dream to travel the world. He has been spotted in various cities buying gifts by the boatload. Lord Zivelin Bane. Rumor has it that Vice defeated him on the new continent, Solstice, but it has yet to be confirmed. Perhaps now nobody will ever know his true identity, now that he is gone for good. Oh, interesting. He took off? Very cool. So that is awesome. And then we also need to see what our title is now and if we have gotten Vice the Legend, because I'm very curious. Oh no, we're Vice the Bounty King. Alright, my best bet is that I haven't gotten enough ship battles here that are not a part of the story, so I'm going to go to the Temple of Pyron, get in quite a few fights, and see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to catch you in the next one.